You don't want to be around that pessimistic attitude. You want to be around that you can do spirit, optimism. And this is great for any startup where no one will believe you. No doesn't mean no. I love that he shared the story of being an entrepreneur and building the business, the struggle. An interesting point I want to point out is I never bought the stock of this company. I appreciate what they did, but I didn't see the profits. Hence, I chose Amazon. In these type of startups, you want to learn how to pivot. And for Netflix, it had the renting versus buying model, a true garage startup. And this might have been the big breakthrough for the sharing and gig economy. How you deal with big dogs such as Blockbuster and Sony, and not letting the ego get in the way of the business in the future. Marc understood that, and again, props for it. And Netflix's model was crazy. It was early in getting the DVDs to rent, free, and getting more. The subscription model was a breakthrough. And he gives an interesting story on Amazon, and Amazon is one of the big dogs, I would consider the most powerful business in America, as you probably already know from all of my other videos. And he gives the angle of how Jeff Bezos was, a competitor, yet an alliance. Netflix was very controversial because you could rent their discs and you could copy them during the CD and DVD burning area of the late 90s and early 2000s, before the streaming. And Netflix gets credit for breaking that Hollywood model, and that only legit TV can be on awards. They pay the model for other competitors such as Hulu, Disney, HBO, Twitch, YouTube, any type of streaming service. And Netflix came as a competitor, knocked down Blockbuster. Even the story of Blockbuster and how they related with Marc Radolf. You see interesting drama currently in 2020 with they won't play Universal Studio movies because it didn't go its way with Hollywood. Very interesting era. By the way, you can check out my Everything Store review of Amazon. Even though Netflix competes with Amazon, Netflix being movies and kind of a dumbed down entertainment versus say Kindle ebooks, and you don't want to watch life pass you by, no work, no risk, or imagination. And if you choose that path, that could be detriment to Hollywood agenda and the evil connections. Hopefully it's not going to be an idiocracy. Are you even entertained? Do you even need to leave the home? No mailbox? Just clicking the buttons on the stream service. We're almost being conditioned by TV. It sucks. Netflix disrupted culture. That retail and brick and mortar is dead. E-commerce is the future. And it exposed the Hollywood gatekeepers. You don't have to pay for that overpriced ticket. Even though it was fun to go out, you don't have to pay that fee. I talked to a few Netflix employees and learned a lot. As for me, I enjoyed the Netflix shows early on, independent films. And the big show for me was Breaking Bad. I don't watch much movies or TV because it can be poison. Life was better without smartphones and Netflix. You will never get to individualism watching movies. And you gotta love the you can't do it mentality of Marc Radolf. You don't want to doubt yourself. Belief is powerful. Cicero said, a man of courage is also full of faith.